Hello, thank you for tuning in. You are tuned in to The Encourager. And thank you so much, first of all, for tuning in as always. I appreciate you, your energy, and your divine assignment here on this planet. I hope that each and every day you are in some way I was going to say enhancing, but you can't enhance the opportunity. All you can do is enhance your mind's perspective, your mind's eye about something. Your spirit already knows the truth. And so, yeah. So we have our sage going, right? You got to cleanse. You got to do it, right? It's necessary, right? So cleanse your energy, okay? Most High, give me the words to share with those that I will speak to today. Thank you for life, health, and strength. I thank you for food, clothing, and shelter. I thank you for each and every creature. The neighbor's dog just walked past the window. So yes, I thank you for every creature, Most High, especially dogs. I have a special love for dogs in general. My heart is for the working dog class. I like big dogs, and a little drool is okay. Yeah. I like dog de Bordeaux's, but their drool might be a little too much, for those of you who remember Turner and Hooch. that drool might be a little too much, although I do like the breed. So yeah, whoa, something's falling down. Whoa, something's falling over, like something's falling down, falling over, falling apart, that was my Florida water, and and some kind of it's something for your skin, helps your skin glow, and I don't use that, actually. I don't use that very often. Used it recently on my feet, but that's why it's out here. But yeah, something's falling over, falling down, falling apart, falling something sideways, something. Anyway, thank you for tuning in again. Let's go ahead and get started with our angel numbers, and let's see what Most High is wanting to say to us today, or at whatever given time that you happen to come across this. Okay. So let's turn and see. Let's do left page, lower right. Self-worth. Be loving. You are your best asset, and it's time to form a daily routine that reflects that. Your angels support your prioritizing self-care. We had something similar yesterday. Or maybe it was. Take regular walks and eat your greens. Remind yourself and the universe that you are worthy of love. Okay? I think we had that yesterday. And again, the most important thing, or recently maybe, or something similar, the most important type of love is self-love. Okay? I don't encourage us. I have a slightly different view compared to the majority on love and inviting that in and what that is today. I would caution you on inviting others' love into you. I would encourage you to first love self, start there, and then you attract those, right? So the reason why I walk alone today is because the type of love that I am, that unconditional love, thankfully Most High has protected me and continues to. My ancestors, my archangels, they continue to protect me because of the love that I have, because it is so rich. So, and this is not bragging, okay? This is not bragging. I have unconditional love. That is what heals, right? Others. That is the healing part of me, is my unconditional love. Okay. For you, it might be your words, or your nurturing or something. For me, it's my unconditional love. That is what's healing, or the healing part of me. Okay. That is through which my healing comes. And the healing is for whosoever it is. Right. So, again, for me, it's very guarded. Part of that is me. Part of that is Most High and my angels. And so you should look at your unconditional love as a rare piece of the pie. Okay. And anyone who gets invited in should consider it a privilege and not a right. And I'm hitting on something. So consider whoever you have in your inner circle, they should feel privileged to be in your inner circle. Okay? It's not a right, and you're not obligated to allow them in your inner circle. Again, I dismissed my sperm donor, dismissed the woman who probably gave birth to me. That's still in the air. Dismissed siblings. I got 16 of them. Dismissed former friends, false friends, frenemies. Dismissed the minister that I was a part of, whose church I was a part of for 20 years. Dismissed him, his congregation, and everybody there. They reached out to me, a couple of them asking about, well, one of them in particular asking about tax returns this year, or two of them, I'm sorry. And I had to tell them that I've disassociated myself with anyone associated with the Rock of Central Florida, located in Sanford, Florida. Okay? And so, understand that inviting people into your personal space to receive your unconditional love is a privilege, and it's not a right, and you are not obligated to give it to them. Okay? Because like those bottles that just fell down for a reason, right? Yeah. You will fall down when you invite karmic individuals into your life. They will make things more challenging for you, right? And that must be something that's extremely important, because I keep talking about it, right? So anyway, let's go on to our next number. Okay. Let's find out. So let's do lower left page, lower left, right page. Lower left, yes. Lower left, right page. New 601. It's a 7. Okay. You might be born on May 1st or January 6th. Or excuse me, June 6th. Or June 1st, sorry. Embrace the unknown. Your angels know you are stuck in a comfort zone, so new opportunity is on its way to bump you all out of it. Yes, it will be scary and unfamiliar, but it is also good for you. Create confidence in yourself by repeating this mantra. I am ready, safe, and capable. Okay? So prepare yourself for the new opportunities that are coming along. Several days ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago, I specifically had a dream pertaining to me, and how I discovered a check that had been opened by someone else, but the check was to me. Okay? And when I found the check, it was sitting on the table. I don't know, someone left it exposed or something, because there was a bunch of other papers there in a folder. And a folder, not in a folder. And confirmation burps. And the check, it was kind of like wrinkled up, and it was one of those perforated things, you perforated where you tear both sides and then you open it up, kind of like an official letter or something maybe you would get from the bank or something like that, right? So I know for me that there is new opportunity coming. I understand that there may be some things associated with that, some decisions along with that I will have to make. For instance, one of those decisions would be up or location. Okay, 10:10 when I look down at the timer, 10:10, and so relocation, right? I already have my heart and my mind and everything set on where I want to live. The house is already picked out, blah, 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 right? It's already done. But I understand there's also a possibility that I may need to, or the opportunity will call for me to relocate. I don't know how eager I am going to be to do that. Again, especially depending on where that is, because I'm not okay to move any and everywhere, and I'm using my intuition to decide on those career decisions. So if I don't like the area or I don't like the situation, then I'm going to say no to it, right? And just because opportunities show up does not mean that you need to accept them. They are mere offers. The universe is just offering us opportunities. We can't take them all. We shouldn't take them all. We can't accept them all. Okay? We have to use our discernment in order to... I feel like this needs to be a separate video. Yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started on our last angel number. Let's go with a low number. Let's go ahead and see. Let's pick a lower number. Okay, so let's go with the... try to pick a position we don't normally pick. Up, left page, upper right. Failure 54, which is a 9. Could be April 1st, May 4th, April 5th, May 4th. Okay? You could be born on the 9th. You could be born in September. What have you? Could have been born at 9 o'clock. Okay. Missteps redirect you to an authentic path. A recent event did not go as planned. For me, that was, I know the situation that was for me. And your angels want you to work on not being hard on yourself in the aftermath. Nope, got through that part. Write a journal honestly exploring your emotional state today and reflect on how mistakes happen so we can learn something, right? And again, this is one of those processes that me and Most High, we talk about all the time, and I don't absolutely agree with this, right? So I agree that, again, I used the illustration the other day. Some people need to be strapped down and others can just be told to have a seat. So I'm not a mass punisher. I don't deal with people who do mass punishment. I don't deal with those types of situations. You know, in the military, if one person fucked up in the platoon, then the whole platoon got it. I don't agree with shit like that. And it builds teamwork, and I understand that, but I don't agree with shit like that. If I shine my fucking boots, why the fuck am I doing push-ups because the other motherfucker didn't do it, right? I'm not his keeper. That's not my fucking job. Accountability. I was talking to someone yesterday, and a prospective, someone who's needing some tax work done. And I told them that one of my frustrations with dealing with civilians is the lack of accountability. Okay? And so I don't agree with all of Most High's choices and the way that things are done here on earth. And that's part of my frustration with living in this physical body. And that's something that we all have to deal with. Because we're all spiritual beings first, we have to learn how to deal with this earthly vessel, this environment. I am certainly one who, I am extremely obedient. Just to voice, I am extremely obedient. Most High will say that. Most High will give me an A. I get an A from Most High. Anyone else will tell you that I am very obedient. I was obedient as a child. My parents, out of 17 children, the sperm donor said I was the most obedient one. He said that. Okay? So I don't agree with, Most High doesn't have to punch me around and all that sort of thing to get me to do. And I had this conversation with all the time. Just tell me what the fuck to do and I'll do it. You don't need to beat me into the ground because I'm not that type of soldier. I'm an obedient person to him. Right? So thank you so much anyway for tuning in. I hope you're doing well. And again, continuing to grow because of your own efforts, not because of the efforts or merely because of the efforts of someone else, and not looking to someone else for validation or criticism or anything, Again, confirmation. Be yourself. Confirmation. Be yourself. Thank you, Jet. Be yourself. Be yourself. Okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Nehru. This is The Encourager. My email address, if you're wanting to reach out to me, is theencourager333@gmail.com. Just so the feds are aware, I know they're picking up on the scam calls that are starting to come in now. Also, there is a woman who is in insurance. I don't know if she's involved in the situation that I'm involved in, but her name is Lynn Ostergaard, and she lives in Palm Coast or Ormond Beach, Florida, one of the two. And I mention her because there's something involved with insurance fraud going on. So, I don't know if she's the one or not. And I know she has my information because at one point in time we were looking to do an insurance policy. But in the state of Florida, if you are a kidney transplant recipient or on dialysis, you cannot get life insurance. Okay? That's a fact. Okay? For those of you who might be dealing with loved ones going through that situation. All right. So thank you so much again for tuning in. My name's Nehru. This is The Encourager. And as always, be encouraged.